This is Francesco Abbruzzino with the Uncensored Report. You know, it always cracks me up. Not cracks me up. It's sort of sad that when you see a lot of people just coming down on Facebook and the travesty of this Zuckerberg character, how he's gone out, he's gathered data, he's spying on you. And the focus is solely on Facebook. And I don't know if it's to hide that others are doing it or why, but others do it and they're just as bad. Google, for example, I was reading an interesting article. Their data collection is 10 times more than that of Facebook. Their data breaches, their privacy violations, the big brother approach that all tech companies are using more and more, gathering that personal information. Amazon, Google, Apple, Microsoft, Twitter. And think about it, Google is YouTube, is AdWords, one of the biggest premier advertisement agencies out there. Surveillance capitalism is what it boils down to. And they're harvesting 10 times at a rate 10 times higher than Facebook. And there was this article where they talked about this guy, this developer, Dylan Kern. He went and he downloaded his Google data. And he did it from the hub called My Account. It was created a couple years ago. And they have a tool on there called My Activity. You know, it's similar to Facebook Delivers. And basically, he went in there and he says he was able to download 5.5 gigabytes of information, which he's compared to Facebook, and it was 10 times more than what Facebook delivered. And what people don't realize is that Google Chrome, Google YouTube, all the Google products out there are constantly tracking your online movement, monitoring your physical location. Even when you're out there and your phone is off, I put out something where a guy went out, took his data card out on one, turned off airplane mode, did all this stuff, and the phones were still able to track his every move because they're constantly searching, gathering that data, tracking your online movement, monitoring your physical location. Where have you gone? Who have you seen? He was surprised at the incredible amount of documentation, web activity. And it wasn't just recent stuff. According to Dylan, it went back over a decade where they've been tracking his real-life movements via his smartphone, via his tablet, via when he's online, any location, when he goes to restaurants, when he goes to other countries. All those real-time movements. And it's not new. Everybody knows, just like everyone knew about Facebook, that they track this stuff. They track everywhere you go. They map your physical movements. They track your history. And you could try to deactivate it on your timeline. You can try to adjust your preferences. And they tell you to do that. Not everybody does, but you can try to do all that. Because what they do is, and just like Facebook, just like Twitter, just like everybody else that offers a free product, there's something behind it. And Google, they go out, they gather this information. Just like Facebook, they give it to third-party advertisers. Your name, your address, your telephone number, your credit card, specific information. Google services, Google Adsense. How do you think Adsense knows when you go to websites, when I had ads on my Adsense on my site, and you would go there, and you would see ads of stuff that you were recently looking at, you were recently talking about, and your iPhone picked it up the conversation, and you'd see products and wonder, how the hell do they know this? How are the analytics picking this up? And the ostensible purpose of this data sharing is to fine-tune your user experience, they say, but it goes beyond that. It's the surveillance. They released in their activity hub, they unveiled a new program that shares your email with high-value advertisers. It's called Customer Match. How many people are aware of that? How many people are aware of their Google policies? How many people know that they have essentially three data point collection categories? They want to know what you're doing, what you're creating, and what makes you, AI. Now, you do have the ability to limit this. You can turn off your location tracker, which most people do, and then they end up turning it back on because they need that value that's been built into that product, that variable. You can edit your preferences. You can adjust your public profile. You can download Google's data hoard to see what they see. And you can even go a bit further if you want. You can delete it all, which is most people find difficult, again, because they make it so that you need this product. But there are services. You can go to deseat.me and sign in with your Gmail. Look down the list at the synced accounts and decide what you want to delete. Click the button, delete it. Kind of like Facebook now has. You can go look at your apps and see which ones you want to delete. But will the select data that you delete, will this help you from the data mining that's occurring? No. It won't help you with Facebook. It won't help you with Twitter. It won't help you with any of these guys. And as this article pointed out, as that control grid tightens, your reaction is going to indicate your level of complacency. It was very interesting, very eye-opening. But I knew most of this, and most people know this, but they want to ignore it. So when you hear this, delete Facebook, and it amazes me that there's so much focus on that. Remember, it's Twitter doing it. All these people do it. And they're offering a free service so that they can get your data and sell to advertisers. And a lot of you guys think, I know, I was talking to someone, they said, Google, I don't use Google. You do. YouTube, Adsense. Adsense is on all these websites almost essentially out there. They're the hugest advertising platform out there for the websites. They have so many products you may not even realize you're giving in to their data surveillance. What say you? This has been Francesco Abbruzzino with the Uncensored Report.